The following presentation does not represent Australian opinion or intellect. We do not speak for any religious order or ethnic minority. We are not political scientists or uni graduates. We're insignificant upper-lower class scum, comparing notes and airing grievances. It's just our opinion. Deal with it.
No way that the GST will ever be part of our policy. Never ever, it's dead.
If they don't like it, go back to where they're from.
It is a big idea.
You know, we don't need them.
A new world order. By 1990, no Australian child will be living in poverty.
Right.
You should shell out.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
Please explain.
there you go.
Drop them here. They're unopened.
These ones are very sour, trust me.
You're like, that's what I'm buying them for, motherfucker. Like,
I've had them before. I'm like, oh, really? They're not even sour at all. I'm like,
are they sour? It's just rubbish as this. I love like if you went bought noodles or something, you're like, oh, very hot noodles. Like,
oh, that's not sour.
I don't like anything sour.
This guy was going on about it.
Soon his face will suck up into itself. Are they bad?
Hell on. They're not sour at all. I love sour shit.
Where does it say Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah.
So it's sour, it's kids. It's not the adult version. Dude, how's this sour?
I know.
No, like, I mean, I can barely taste it.
I know. I come from the era of sour Warheads, so it's like, please.
Yeah, man.
Sour Warheads used to literally burn your tongue.
Yeah, do you remember the Warheads? Remember the packaging?
Yeah, I got some the other day.
There was something always really cool about the Warhead packaging. Like, this looked really vintage. Like, they were cool for some reason, like from America or some shit.
Me and Indy went to Time Zone and I got,
Time Zone.
with our tokens I got, Warheads.
Do you still have time zones up in the gully? Around that area?
Knox, yeah.
Yeah, the Knox. I remember we looked it up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, man. Sour Warheads.
It was too sour for Indy. She couldn't handle it.
Really?
Spat it out.
Yeah, she's just like, I don't want
Yeah, wait, what flavours were there? There was apple, lemon, and then you
that
had...
was sour. And then hot.
The hot one was the red one?
Yeah.
Was there a green one? Oh, that was apple.
Sour apple, yeah.
Was it blue? There was blueberry.
Blueberry, sour.
Yeah.
I think the only hot one was red.
Really?
Chili, yeah.
Like, come on, was there more flavours than that?
Let me look it up.
There was black.
No.
There was cherry, which was like a real dark sort of purple colour.
Oh, yeah. Cherry, there's cherry, apple, lemon, blueberry,
Red.
and the red one, that was hot.
Which was like raspberry or some shit.
That was the only hot one.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can buy them at Safeway, can't you?
These Sour Patch Kids just hold nothing on the
Oh,
on the
dude,
Warheads.
this shit. I can't even taste it in my mouth anymore, man. I had a coffee, but that shouldn't diffuse the taste of it. Dude, those sour ones, you used to run your mouth under the tap to get all the fucking dust off them, because they used to burn the fuck out of you.
Got heaps of fucking
On the original line, only Trollman. Originalwarheads.com.
I am warheads.com.
Do you remember being a kid and like someone would pull out the Warheads when we were like fucking 8 or whatever, and there was like a test, it was like the feats of strength. Like you weren't a man if you couldn't handle like the red Warhead.
You're a piece of shit if you
Really?
spat that out.
Remember, like, yeah, I can handle the red Warhead. Like, that's what we used to measure. That was dick measuring back in, like, when we were 10.
Yeah.
There was heaps of shit like that. Like, riding a bike with no hands, or doing a mono and holding the mono for, like, 40 feet.
Do you mean coasting?
What?
Remember coasting?
What was that?
It was like a mono, but you wouldn't pedal. You just, like, pull back and, like, put all your weight to the back and, like, just coast on the back wheel.
Wait, coasting? No, that's new to me. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying. Like, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
So you like so you basically shift all your weight to the back and just pull on the handlebars and like pull a mono, but you're not pedaling. You're just coasting. Like,
and you sort of just keep kicking it forward.
You just stay on the back wheel, just full balancing.
Okay, I've never done that.
Huh. Weirdos.
What a weirdo? Like, I'm just saying. I never did it.
You went real BMX kids. That's all right. That's fine. Sorry.
I had a red line kiss my ass.
Fuck off, man.
The red lines are sick.
Yeah.
I had a bike. I had multiple bikes. I told you, my house was like the chop shop. This is where we all went to fucking get the angle grinders out.
Yeah, you just didn't know the move. That's all right. Don't worry.
All right, man. Sorry.
No, we had a move in the southeast called "Gimme Your Wallet."
The greatest move.
Free
where-
lunch.
that's where
Free lunch. I think better than free lunch.
That's where the gully kid just coasts by and you can't catch him because he's coasting by so fast.
Mate, believe me, you ain't cost nothing.
All right, let's build on what you just said. Then you failed at the speed test last week. I don't give a fuck what you say.
I don't know, man. If you
I
watch
don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that Nick distracted you by laughing.
that did fuck me up.
Bullshit.
All right.
Just as I start running, he starts laughing like my flies undone or something. Like, fuck.
No, fuck off. All right.
And if you actually study the video,
I studied it.
there's a
dude.
part where I surge and I'm like, it's just like I surge forward.
like you pull forward like
Can I just say,
like a
meanwhile,
stallion.
before he was about to run off, I go, "You gonna butt out that smoke?" He's like, "Nah." Sitting there puffing on a cigarette.
Yeah, so
Are you gonna butt that out? Nah.
I couldn't edit the video in time. I didn't have the software. I couldn't fucking download it. I spent way too long trying to do it with what I had. I'll try and get it done in the next week. But yeah, for anyone that listened last week, we closed with Johnny thinking that he could maintain a speed of 40 kilometers an hour while running for at least 5 seconds or whatever. And we said no because the world's greatest athletes maintain 40 to 45.
I mean, that's Usain Bolt.
Yeah, we're talking
Trying to run.
Olympic sprinters maintain 40 to 45.
That don't smoke.
Over 100 metres.
Yeah.
Hey,
Johnny could do it.
I've watched that video a few times. There's a part where I surge and I reckon
Surge when? What, the 0.1 of a second?
And I said to you, what did I say? I'm going to
start
sail
catching-
past in my car and I'll be waving.
I start catching the car for a second, and then Nick's laughing, and I'm just like, "Fuck this."
Oh, fuck off. You
That's how it went
you're on
down.
the other side of the road.
That's how it went down.
No.
That's how it went down, huh?
I said to your credit, okay, you probably are quicker than the average person, but you're fucking crazy to think you can run at Olympic speeds when these people train for a decade.
I think it was stupid me trying to just to go from woe to go off the line to try and catch it. Like I should have been running alongside it, and then we both slowly speed up. That would have been a better test of.
No. Because that's the best chance you have. You haven't expended all your energy. That's the point, dude. Sprinters.
No, because I'd just be cruising along, right? And then as you start going past, then
You just get amp it up a gear.
Then I hit the gas.
I'm happy to do it again.
Then I change gears.
I'm happy to go again.
Done.
My car still has enough fuel to do
You know what?
this.
This time there's no one on the street because it's still holidays for people.
Dude, you're going to be left for dead again. I'm going to
Do it
have 2 videos to edit.
Do it again.
You got your Usain Bolt spikes on?
Oh, no, that's the other thing. These fucking sprinters, to get the optimum speed, they got the spikes, lycra, like the shaped
His shoes run tight.
Yeah, dude. I was scared of tripping over my laces.
You were wearing jeggings, and you got untied shoes, a cap. You just finished the
Wind
diary.
resistant.
Converse boots.
Dude, that reminds me. You know what? That's funny. That's like the. You know what? That's a really.
And I still hit 40. So
That's a
think
Christmas
about it.
spirity sort of thing. I remember years ago, man, 10 years ago, one of my cousins really got into cycling. Yeah, like he had a health scare. He ended up having like a kidney transplant. I can't remember what it was. And after that, he suddenly was like newborn, man. Like he was just fit. You know, he started getting into cycling and all that sort of shit. Like really following the sport. Like he went to France and did like a mock Tour de France sort of thing. Like they do it with travellers. Like, they follow the route basically while the race is on. And he was like studying YouTube videos, like, spending money on bikes and fucking blah, blah, blah.
Steroids.
Huh?
Steroids.
Yeah.
Jabbing like while he's riding.
Do you want us to be just like the Tour de France people?
Yeah. And then one Christmas, like, how Christmas is like the airing of grievances? Like Festivus. Like, everyone brings their problems to the table and they all just get aired out.
How are you, man? Look, man. Fucking hell.
Or they start a brawl with someone.
Yeah.
With us, every Christmas and every Easter, someone gets it. Like, as in, someone will just cop it. Like, every year it's someone different, right? That year, I remember one of my cousins, we just come into like the whole cycling thing. And then I got a set of cousins that are twins. And one of them is into cycling and one isn't. Alright, so one's very, like, athletic based and one isn't, right? And the one that wasn't, he's the one that drinks every year. Yeah, like he's usually got 2 or 3 beers in him by the time I get there for lunch. I give him shit about it every year. It's not alcoholic, but it's just cute, And he started saying that he could beat his brother at a road race on a bike. And we're like, you're out of your mind, dude. Okay, this guy actually like trains,
training.
fucking studies the sport. You haven't like jogged in about a year, like what are you talking about? And he was drunk. He's like, no, I could beat him. I'll beat him on a mountain bike if I have to. Calm down, man. And he just kept going, like, for 2 hours. I still remember it. Okay, and I bring it up every now and then. If it gets a bit quiet at Christmas, I'm like, hey, man, what happened to that race you two were meant to have?
Yes.
Oh, so they never did the race?
Nah. Nah, dude, it was just Christmas.
Just like,
talk.
I won't win.
Banter.
It was Christmas talk, like talking smack at Christmas. That's actually, dude, talking smack at Christmas. Everyone talks smack at Christmas around the table.
Yeah, but give me shit. Oh, man, you should see our family.
And a lot of times you don't see these people that often. So it's like you're sizing each other up, like you're dick measuring again, like you did when you were in fucking high school or primary school. But it's just on a bigger scale.
Dude,
with
if I'm
words,
sitting there
not
doing
law.
a barbecue, I'll just give him shit. Like, when's it ready, fat boy?
We did that at Easter. Like, I got there at 1 and it wasn't ready. I'm like, when are we eating, man?
Like, what is this? You start hammering someone
You
straight
invite me
away.
over for lunch?
And this is how you greet me?
It's nearly dinner time. All I've had is chips.
Cunts.
Johnny's like, I'm glad I'm not part of your family.
Do we have our New Year's resolutions, boys?
Not really. I didn't have time to think about it.
Yeah, I worked. I'll be honest, man. I said this to someone. I can't remember who I said it to. Probably said it a few times because of the season. I say, I don't wait till New Year's to make a fucking resolution. I go, if it's something that needs to happen and I want it to happen and I'm in the right frame of mind to do it, it'll happen from that day. Like, does that make sense?
You know what's sad, though? The print calendar's invalid now.
Oh, don't worry. It's not invalid. It's Putin. I'm happy to leave it there until...
Well, for him, it hasn't hit midnight yet.
3 minutes till.
It's 3 minutes to midnight.
And he's just waiting.
Isn't that how long is left on the Doomsday clock? About that?
I was going to ask you just now, man. You know about the Doomsday clock. What's it sitting on now? I've got no idea.
So look,
Last time I saw it was like 3 minutes to midnight or something.
Yeah, they scaled it back. I think at the peak of it was when September 11 hit. Was that at its closest point to midnight?
I think it went up again with all like the Kim Jong-un talk.
All right, well, hang on. First of all, not everyone knows what the Doom... With dumb cunts, we probably should explain a lot more things. Because a lot of times, we go off into tangents.
People are like, what? Doomsday?
Yeah,
what?
and some people don't know. Like, not because we're smart, but because people don't give a fuck about the crappy shit that we, like, find
can
important.
I give you a quick update, quickly?
Okay.
In 1990, it was 10 minutes to midnight.
Yeah.
91, 17 minutes. 95, 14 minutes. 98, 9 minutes. 2002, 7 minutes. In 2007, 5 minutes. 2010, 6 minutes. 2012, 5 minutes. 2015, 3 minutes. 16, 3 minutes. 2017, 2.5 minutes.
2.5.
minutes.
That's the closest it's ever been.
Yeah. And it's just gone downhill from there, so we're screwed.
For people that don't know, the Doomsday Clock is a symbol which represents the likelihood of a man-made global catastrophe. Like, it's like Iron Maiden did the song 2 minutes to midnight. Linkin Park had a song saying, what was it called? Something to midnight?
Minutes to midnight.
Yeah, minutes to midnight. It's been maintained since 1947 by the members of the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists Science and Security Board.
Yeah, it's all top scientists that run this shit.
Yeah, the clock
that's
represents...
where I got it off.
It's an analogy for the threat of global nuclear war. So since 2007, it also reflected climate change and the new developments in the life sciences and technology that could inflict irrevocable harm to humanity. So it represents a hypothetical global catastrophe as midnight, and then depending on what's going on
in the world,
yeah, they just reassess the clock and then like put the clock forward. But that's really fucking dark, man.
It's dark as, yeah. It's
To have
really
a whole
dark.
board of scientists just looking at the Earth,
Like
and saying,
super geniuses that are just like giving us minutes till when we're
yeah,
going
like,
to just
they're
die.
determining. They're thinking like, yeah, we're this close to like everyone dying, like shit going to hell. No one knows. Shouldn't like this be like a global warming every morning on like a fridge?
That should be the Big Ben instead of the actual Big Ben. Right? Like, people should know this. Like, we're close to dying here,
You know
guys.
what, man? People monitor Taylor Swift's next album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a new
But the
move.
Doomsday Clock, no.
The Doomsday Clock. No one gives a fuck, dude.
Doomsday, what? Fuck that.
You know what, man? This ties into what we said the other day about should apps be free, should internet be free, should blah 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 be free. And I said you're choosing to build something because you want to build it. And like, yeah, it'd be nice to getting paid for something, but if you're choosing to do it on your own fucking sweat, that's your own problem. Like Wikipedia. Okay, if they, like you said, if they charged off the bat, then you'd pay it.
Whatever,
But
yeah, whatever.
Whoever built Jimmy, whatever his fucking name is, he built Wikipedia because he wanted to build it, not because anyone told him to do it. Like, does that make sense?
Well, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah, they came.
They did come.
They came
If you
in
want to start
droves.
charging them, then charge them.
Yeah.
Right? But don't say that. Don't try and say that, oh, you should pay us because we're doing work. It's like,
Well, you should have done that from the bat, straight off the bat.
yeah, know what you're worth, right?
Yeah.
But this is the funny thing, right? These scientists, who created this board? Like the board of, the members of the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists.
Some guy.
Science and Security Board, right? It came together for whatever reason. These guys sit here and analyse data, world events, like climate control, like all that sort of shit. They monitor it. That's their job. Like, that's what they do every fucking day. And we're all, like, literally checking out to see if Kanye West and Kim Kardashian have broken up. Like, does that make sense? Like, that's what we're following? Like, on demand. Like, everyone's subscribed to Kanye, Taylor Swift, Trump's next tweet, like, all that sort of crap.
We're following two very different things.
Yeah, dude. These scientists, surely one day, they'll just drop the clipboard and say, fuck this. You're on your own. You cunts are fucked. I'm done.
No one wants to look at the Doomsday Clock.
No one gives a fuck about what we're doing. We couldn't pay for advertising to show how important this is. You people don't give a fuck about where you end up. We're done.
Yeah.
Last time it was this close was in 1953, after the United States decided to pursue the hydrogen bomb.
We're in the 50s, man.
Yeah, and it's a weapon far more powerful than any atomic bomb. That's the last one we're that close.
Remember the guy's speech for that? It was like real dark.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. What was he? He's like, I'm the destroyer of worlds or some shit.
Yeah. Some reference to Shiva.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in that book I've got, World Speeches That Changed the World.
Which is at the front of CERN.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What's happening with that thing? I keep thinking about it every now and then.
I don't know.
Never look it up. I'll look it up.
No one cares.
No one cares. That's what I'm saying. No one cares. Did you see Trump's latest tweet? It came this morning.
Sir Donald.
Wasn't he at golfing or some shit?
Hey?
What was that, golfing?
No.
On the Florida Keys.
Oh, I just got a message now. I still really want to see the video of Johnny racing the car.
Damn right you do.
Plus, I keep laughing out loud when he said he's burying the fish in the sand but living on an island.
What's wrong with that? That's how you preserve the fish.
I just got that. That message just came through. He's burying the
Live!
He's burying the fish in the sand, but he's living on an island. Who's gonna come?
Stockpiling.
Like your tins of baked beans. Who's gonna take him, man? Why are you burying him? He's got a map with X's everywhere. Then he loses the map. He leaves the map outside, falls asleep, starts raining.
Just blows off into the ocean.
Sees a little feral animal. Mine! Jumps on his cans. Yeah. My precious cans! Simpson, look what you did to my cans!
My precious cans! No.
How would I open the cans? I'd just have to bash it with a rock.
Coconut.
I could use my teeth.
Coconuts are pretty strong, dude.
You're fucked.
Just bash it.
I use my teeth to open beers.
After a week, you got no teeth left.
Gumdrops,
no
man.
pants. You know what I mean? Just skinny, he's lost all the weight.
You'd find something on the island to...
You're just red, just burn.
If you're somehow able to catch a crab, you use its shell.
Oh, that's easy. Just pick it up.
Or it's whatever. Yeah,
I would be scared of it nipping me, but...
Mate,
if I'm starving,
if you're starving, mate, you'd bite off your own foot.
Look, it's self-cannibal.
There was that tweet. I showed you guys that tweet from Trump last week about climate change. Yeah?
What a dick.
In the East, in like New York, it could be the coldest New Year's Eve on record. Perhaps we could use a little bit of that good old global warming that our country, but not other countries, was going to pay trillions of dollars to protect against. Bundle up. Like,
that sounds like
he doesn't understand the concept of weather and seasons.
Does he just think global warming is just when you turn your heater on?
Yeah, he's fucked.
Like, I'm just going to.
It's like
he's like Tony Abbott,
dude. In his mind, because the East, it's New York City. It's winter. It's always cold.
It's below fucking whatever.
And in his mind, it's like, oh, we could use some of that global warming. It's like, you're an idiot.
Global warming affects the cold and the heat.
Yeah.
Either way.
Global warming is a long-term thing. The world's chocolate supply is set to run out in, like 20 years because we're at, stockpiles of chocolate now are at its lowest. In order to make chocolate, the world's chocolate supplies, I think it's Ivory Coast and Ghana. Is it Ivory Coast? Ghana and I think somewhere in Brazil.
Yeah,
like,
it would be.
Yeah, like tropical hot sort of climates.
Where they grow the cocoa.
Yeah. But now the climate's getting warmer, so they've got droughts and shit like that.
Cocoa's shriveling up.
Yeah, and China, China especially is now got. China was never a country for chocolate, like Europeans are, like Belgian chocolate and all that sort of shit. But China is only sort of catching onto it, and they're buying it up in fucking quantity.
Hunts.
It's not their fault. It's just supply and demand.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But yeah, and the Africans, like they can't grow it on their normal plantations, so they're going to higher ground. There's fuck all of it. So, like, there's going to be literally a shortage of chocolate. If we
Sort your shit out, Africa. Figure it out.
So Johnny can get his Toblerone.
My flake. I want my flake.
You know what I mean?
I can't live without.
Shitty condensed Cadbury flake.
I can't
That's
live
another thing he has to stockpile now. Baked beans and chocolate.
Flakes, just flakes.
I love it's not even premium like Toblerone or something.
a violet crumble.
Or that Swiss shit.
Hey, bro, they've got the deluxe flake now. Come on.
What's a deluxe flake?
It's a flake covered in chocolate.
But it's chocolate.
Yeah, I know, but it's covered in, like,
So that's a 12.
sort of,
It's a 12.
bit different.
We went into this like a year
It's
ago.
better than a 12.
It's a 12. What's it?
Nothing will beat
a
a
flake covered in chocolate is a 12. Like literally, man.
Debatable.
Nothing will beat a Rolo.
Oh, Rollo, I have to admit,
Oh,
Trollman,
Rollo!
I'm with
What
you on
happened
that.
to them?
I'm with you
Rolo,
on that.
I don't know if they still. I've tried to look
No,
for
they
it in
do.
the supermarket.
They
They do.
When I was a kid, that's all I had.
Did Rolos kill it, man?
Someone would bring one over, like
Yeah.
in a gift bag or some shit. I
Yeah.
would smash the
Yeah,
whole
Rolo, because they're just little pieces. Like,
thing. Yeah.
Well, me and Indy bought about a month ago. We got the block of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you get the
Is it
actual
good?
block. Yeah, man.
because I only use the tube.
Yeah, like the Lifesaver style.
Yeah. Rolo
Good.
kills it, man.
Oh, that caramel when it oozes out.
Oh.
When it just squirts out.
Yeah, you love things squirting out, don't you?
Squirts out and I get a mouthful of flavour.
Am I the only one that's actually interested in what's going on in the world? You see it? I'm right now.
I'm trying to go to World Events, but it's going back to
I'm
chocolate.
reading here like about Trump's last tweets that are like ridiculous. Just all I'm hearing in the background is squirt mouth Rollo, squirt mouth Rollo.
Yeah, man.
Like,
That's what's
really?
important. That's what's important.
You're fucked, dude. I'm trying to find this stupid tweet. I think he's deleted it. The dumb cunt.
Donald doesn't do any stupid tweets.
No, not at all. I'm trying to find it. It's not about his tax cut. I said it this morning. What was it about? The aviation thing. You didn't hear. You wouldn't have heard about it. Okay, this morning. Trump mocked after taking credit for aviation safety. This was a good one. This was yesterday. President Trump on Tuesday gave himself credit for 2017 being a noteworthy year in the world's commercial airline industry, and Twitter was quick to point out that he had little to do with it. This was his tweet. Since taking office, I've been very strict on commercial aviation. Good news, it was just reported that there were 0 deaths in 2017, the best and safest year on record.
That's pretty good.
You think
Nothing
he
to
had
do
anything to do with it?
Nothing to do with the pilots, the air traffic controllers, the ground
main
crew,
engineers.
the engineers, the mechanics. Nothing to do with them. It's because Trump is, what does he say? He's very strict on commercial aviation.
He didn't want to maybe shout out to the pilots,
Nah.
to the engineers, to the maintenance crews,
Good
the
news.
ground
It was all
crew.
me.
Yeah.
Trump was there loading luggage into the.
Yeah, it's like, Twitter, wait, so he's taking credit for planes not crashing. Like, literally. I've read the report. Nowhere is your name mentioned as a contributing factor. Seriously.
He's that deluded that he'd sit there at the Oval Office and he'd sit there and be like, well, guys,
All me.
No,
do you reckon he just sits there and eggs himself on like Trump?
It's sort of fucked, dude.
Trumpy.
I said it to someone.
Trump's
today.
number one.
Trump's number one. Yeah, Trump's number
him in the
one.
office, isn't it?
Yeah, he's wearing his boxer shorts. Trump's number one.
The robe.
But he's got his suit jacket and stuff. Trump's number one. Trump's number one.
Just dementia to the
One of
man.
those pennants with the
And then
word Trump on it.
he swivels his chair and Trump.
I said it to someone
see
this
that.
morning. Like, we were talking about that last tweet. And I said because they're like, he's fucking deluded, like, clearly. And I said, it's weird because we used to talk about Trump every single podcast. Like, we would have something to bring up about him. But we sort of haven't since we all realised maybe he's got dementia.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's it. So
No, literally. Do you remember?
Maybe actually something's wrong with him.
Yeah, he was saying something stupid. Like, it was some tweet or something that he'd come out saying. And I read it out, and you said straight away, you went, that sounds like dementia. And then after that, we haven't mentioned him again. This is the first time we've mentioned him in like 3 or 4 weeks.
poor Trumpy.
Trump's number one.
Man, how can you go on record and lie, and then lie about the lying, and then lie about the lying about the lying,
Because you're Trump.
and still be...
Trump.
And I said it, okay, it's like he's swinging his dick in like everyone's face.
Yeah.
Like, look, let's see how far I can take this, and no one's going to do anything. Dude, Bill Clinton got impeached because he lied about getting a blowy from Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. He got impeached. Like, as in they took him to court.
Hey, Bill Clinton was a sick cunt.
Because he lied about banging a bird in his office. And they took him to court over it.
Monica.
Love that boy.
I'm being serious, man.
Get weird.
How can
over here and
this
suck
cunt-
this dick. Yeah.
How can this cunt still be in power? Like, as in, no one's said anything.
I reckon he's got that much power that is. I reckon people are shutting the fuck up.
A lot of connections.
Because you know why as well. I think he's such a loose cannon. That I reckon if someone said, I reckon he would just cause World War III. Well, it's on the verge. So people are saying, let's just leave him,
Let him be, and
let him just say his turn.
But the thing is, right, there are people that think he's doing a bang-up job.
Yeah, but
Like, they had Gene Simmons on, I was watching some conspiracy thing.
I love it. You think Gene Simmons
he's a political analyst, clearly.
He's sitting there just, like, going on and on about how great Trump is, and, like, he's the only one that doesn't lie, he's getting shit done.
Meanwhile,
What's he getting done?
I don't know, ask Gene.
when did he say this?
Who?
Gene Simmons.
Who?
You've already lost.
What did I just say?
You've already lost interest, man. Suddenly the donkey with the flies around his head.
Can we talk about chocolate again?
No. When
I don't know when it exactly was, but it was on a clip, so within the last few months, like, they had him just on the
Gene
news.
Simmons is is Jewish, and he's pretty staunch about it too. What do you reckon his opinion is of Trump now with the whole Israel thing?
Happy. Good work, Donald.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But there's plenty of people, like, even ex-Vice President Rumsfeld was just going on about, Rumsfeld.
Yeah.
Going on about how great he's doing, and it's like, he's doing everything he's done is just doing great.
But
He's doing a
then you
bang-up
look
job.
at his cabinet, how his whole fucking cabinet's just been reshuffled every week of, like, the year. No one sticks around for longer than a week. They get into, like, the top dog seat, and then they're fucked off within, like, a month. It's like, fuck this. Like, they come in, they realise how nutty he actually is, and say, I'm not dealing with this, and they fuck off. Get their pension and disappear.
It's weird that you've got some people in the camp of, like, he's doing great. Like,
Well, he'd have to have people telling him he's doing great, because otherwise he wouldn't have the balls to get as far up as he has. Do you know what I mean? Like, he'd have someone.
not even telling him, though, like, just telling the public, like, nah, this guy is doing a really good job.
Because they won't go near him. People will not go near Trump.
It's a job. It's a job. And it's a high-paying job. Like, and what do you reckon half his cabinet are getting paid?
Dude.
Who knows?
But just the inconsistencies and just some of the outright ludicrousness. Like, his fucking tweets where he's, declaring that maybe we need global warming to sort out the cold in New York. It's like, dude, it's the middle of winter. That's not climate change. That's seasonal. That's seasonal. That's weather.
Wasn't he in Home Alone?
Yeah, Home Alone 2.
And in
New
that
York.
in that film, wasn't it snowing?
Yeah.
So what's his problem? Man?
Go back to 93 when the movie came out. Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
Wait, Trump was in
Home Alone 2.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, because Plaza Hotel is owned by Trump.
And he's in it.
Yeah, man. And it was snowing. It was
Ding dang
fucking
dong. Stay at the
snowing.
world-renowned Plaza Hotel. That, because you remember when Kevin's walking through the hallway, and he stops and he goes,
Kevin.
"Where's the lobby?" Down the hall and to the left. That's
Oh,
Trump.
no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And it was fucking snowing.
Yeah, and I remember I read a fun fact where they removed the carpets in the lobby, so you can, he slides into the elevator to escape.
Yeah.
They removed it for that film, and then Trump liked how it looked, so they left it like that. I remember I saw a meme about that where it's like Trump sees a kid walking through like this hotel by himself and doesn't think to report anything. Like sees an 8-year-old.
Do you think it's fine?
Yeah, he's fine. Kevin! Seriously, man.
Fucking Donald.
Those movies were fucked as well.
But Donald Trump, he's lost it. Like, he's never. I don't think he ever had it to lose, but he's just.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know where it's going. Like, it's fucked. I don't know how this is going to pan out. But if it doesn't,
Well, what do you reckon about your boy, Trump? Like, what do you?
I don't know.
dude,
He's doing all right.
but you can't defend. Like, okay, if you don't actually like his policy, like his policies themselves, right? If you don't like his policies themselves, fair enough. Or if you do support him, fair enough, right? Like, they're going to build the wall.
What's happening with that wall?
Nothing.
They're going to build it.
They won't build it.
Apparently, they're going to build it. Mexico's going to pay for it. Then
You know
Mexico,
what? They won't build it because his term will only be 3 years, and by the time he gets around to it, they won't build it.
They've already started, like, doing prototypes and stuff.
Prototypes, yeah, but he's already been how long president now?
It's been over a year. That was the thing that he drove the whole election with, man.
We're going to build the wall.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
maybe
he said his promise was he was going to build the wall, right? And Mexico's going to pay for it. And Mexico said, fuck off, we're not paying for anything.
Yeah, why would we build
Then
the
Trump
fucking
says,
wall?
I had a conversation with the president, they're going to pay for it. And then Mexico said, no, we're not. Well, if you're not going to come, or then if you're not going to build, if you're not going to pay for the wall, then you're not welcome anymore. And Mexico said, okay, you're not welcome either. Like, you gives a fuck.
Yeah.
And that's it. It fell flat. But I was just going to say, like, if you don't like his actual policies, or you do agree with his policies, that's like, that's your own opinion sort of thing, right? But when you send a tweet out that says something like, global warming, maybe we need some of that global warming, to fix up the cold, because it's an issue now. Like, it's the weather. When you send out a tweet taking credit for an aviation safety record, it's like, dude, you didn't fly the planes, you didn't oversee training for the fucking pilots or the engineers. Doesn't credit anyone in the action. He could have sent out a tweet saying best aviation safety record ever. Well done to, the pilots, engineers, the air traffic controllers. Didn't say any of that. He took credit for it. Because he takes it very seriously. He takes commercial aviation very seriously. Best record.
Hey, I just got something on the wall. 8 prototypes of Trump's border wall are being built at an estimated cost of between 2.4 and 4 million.
Just the prototype.
Yeah.
What a dick. Man, I'm bringing back a campaign. Bring back Bill.
Federal.
Bill? Have you seen him? He looks like a fucking zombie.
Come on,
man.
guys. Stop fighting. Stop fighting, guys.
Dude, he looks like a fucking gremlin. He's had the life sucked out of him, man.
Where's my
Bill looks fine. Oh, look, here's all the prototypes, one after the other.
What, the wall?
Yeah, it's like you can watch videos of them getting built and all side by side, which one's the best. Well, that one looks alright.
It sounds like.
That one looks snazzy.
It sounds like a primary school thing. Like they're going to have a working bee on a Sunday to, get it done.
Well, I mean, this is recent. They're going to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to keep talking about it. They're going to do dick.
Well, I mean, they've got all the prototypes set up. They're just got to choose one.
Dude, I'm telling you, bring back Bill Clinton. I'm telling you.
Would you guys see UFC at all?
What's her name? Man, Cyborg.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to talk more about Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I heard
What's happening with that?
The best fighter in the UFC ever of all time, hands down.
No, man.
What, better than McGregor?
Better than
Dude,
GSP?
He would destroy McGregor.
Better than GSP?
Yeah.
Dude, you're on your
Well,
fucking...
he's undefeated. He's never
You're on
been.
your fucking drugs. Dude, you are on your... Dude, GSP came back last year after 4 years off and won a title. Off a knee Rico and everything.
But he fought an old, worn-out Bisping.
Dude, Bisping... What do you mean he was the current world champion?
Yeah, but the way he got there, he wasn't the best.
And he went up a weight class.
I reckon if GSP fought someone like Rockhold or something and get his ass kicked.
Nah, man.
But Khabib came back after fucking however long off.
Yeah, but what happened to it?
He's never ever been defeated.
Yeah.
Right? Came back and fought Edson Barbosa, who's this fucking... Everyone thought he was going to be the next champion. Literally did not get touched, manhandled him, destroyed him. Literally, just he was nothing.
Well, now...
And I don't get it. They were the same size.
Yeah.
Edson was, if not, a little bit bigger. But the amount of strength that Khabib has...
He's Russian, dude.
Dude, he literally just manhandled this guy.
This guy fucking rides bears to school, man.
I knew he was good, but watching that, I was just blown away.
He's,
The guy's the best.
He's full, taunting Conor McGregor now on Twitter.
Yeah, he goes,
He
Conor's...
did a picture, wait, I want to try and find it, of him riding a bear and Conor McGregor running away. It's the funniest shit ever.
They interviewed him after the fight, and he goes, seriously, give me an hour's rest right now, and I'll come back and fight.
Yeah, no, I read that.
I'll come back and fight Tony or Conor straight away. I'll beat him. I'll fight them both in the same night.
Yeah.
And you know what? I believe him. He's so fucking strong and just doesn't stop coming forward. He's the best. 100%. I love him.
A year ago, you were like, McGregor's the best fighter ever.
Fuck McGregor.
I'm going to get...
I hate
I'm going to
McGregor.
get it.
He's saying, I will he's making fun of him, I will fight Khabib in Russia. I lost my passport.
Yeah, they said to him, do you want Tony or Conor? And he goes, Tony, because Conor's won all this money. He's got to go spend it now. Then he'll come back after.
Yeah.
Just trying to poke.
Dude,
trying to poke
do you
the line.
realise a year ago you were talking about getting a Conor McGregor tat because that's how much he meant to you? A year later, it's like, Khabib's the best. Fuck Conor McGregor. You were such a wishy-washy
No, because...
You see that?
Yeah, that's bad. That's mad.
That's bad.
Dude, when I said that, Conor was fighting and being a cool cunt. But now he's just like... I don't know.
What do you mean? He made his money, man. He's allowed to be whatever he wants.
Yeah, but I just feel like he should have stayed honourable and stayed in the competition.
But
and
that's
not just...
the difference between people that fight for pride and respect and people that just fight for money.
Yeah.
That's like NBA players that leave fucking whatever team they're at after 10 years because they're not...
They got offered 10 million more.
They got offered way more money and a championship ring somewhere else.
Dude, Carmelo Anthony, man.
Yeah.
You know how many teams now? You know he's playing... Where is he playing now? I'll tell you where he's playing.
Dude, Derrick Rose. I remember when...
D-Rose.
D-Rose. Yeah, dude, Derrick Rose. I don't know that much about the current NBA, right? But even, I remember when I thought, you know what, I'm going to start reading about the NBA again, and I learned about Derrick Rose. He was playing in Chicago. And then I asked my cousin in New York something about Derrick Rose. He brought him up into the thing. I'm like, oh, what's the story with him? I was playing at fucking New York?
Yeah, they get switched around like nobody.
Wait, he swapped again.
And he swapped again.
I'll tell you where he's playing.
Dude,
he's playing in Cleveland now.
Who? D Rose?
Yeah.
Dude, Scottie Pippen played most of his career in Chicago. Then I know that he went to Houston for a bit, and that was meant to be like a massive team, like Houston. It was him, Barkley, Olajuwon, I think Robert Horry. There was all these big names, and that was going to be like a final push for like a championship ring.
This is our time, boys.
And then he played at another team after that. He changed teams like 2 more times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I obviously had stopped watching the NBA by that point, but like his whole career, and that left like a shit taste in my mouth, man. I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah.
Like, Chicago retired your number. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's no loyalty to the jersey these days. It's all about the money.
You know what? The only loyal person that I can say in the NBA are 2 people right now is Parker from the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, and Dirk Nowitzki, man, from Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, Nowitzki.
Hey, that guy's still a gun, man. I don't care. He's like 40 years old, and he's still dropping those baskets, man. But he's amazing.
But that's what I'm saying. There is no loyalty because you just get paid more money and you disappear.
Dude, LeBron went to Miami. Got paid a shitload of money.
Yeah, he
won
went
championships.
He went to win a championship.
And then he's like, oh, now I'm back at Cleveland, played the hero, won a championship, but now they're saying he's going to leave again.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to go back to where I started to bring him up. It's like, you should just fucking stayed there. Like,
and he's from there, though. That's the thing. Like, he should have stayed there.
I always say, if someone offered me more money to do the same job somewhere else, right, I would fucking disappear. But there's a difference between doing something like menial labour task fucking work, where you're going paycheck to paycheck.
Good picking.
Yeah, and another thing, doing something like playing basketball or sport or whatever, where...
But they're already getting paid enough that they don't need to leave.
I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to... I know they want to win championships and all that kind of stuff, right? But some of the greatest basketballs in history have never won championships.
Yeah, it's like the greatest.
But they've stayed loyal.
Dude,
to their
Pavlich.
team.
Pavlich never won a flag.
Dude, Matty Pavlich could have gone to Adelaide, could have gone anywhere, and probably most likely won a flag. Yeah?
Stayed at the Purple Haze.
Stayed at the Purple Haze, and, you know, it's sad they didn't win a premiership, but he will go down as one of the greatest ever players to play for that club.
Yeah.
In history, no matter who comes along now. Matthew Pavlich, you hear Matty Pavlich and you think Fremantle.
Yeah.
Straight up.
The face of Freo.
Yeah, man. That big fucking nose.
That big hook nose.
But, again, loyalty.
Yeah.
I mean, like Ablett.
Dude.
Ablett lost his respect a long time ago, dude.
Exactly. That's exactly
He got
right.
offered like $10 million for like 5 years, whatever it was. And he's like, you know what? I've done everything I can at Geelong. And dicks to him, that Cats ended up winning more premierships.
And he had a shit time at Gold Coast. They were terrible the whole time.
I wanna
But
leave,
now he's gone back.
Now he's gone back.
At 34 years
And
old.
Geelong are idiots for picking him up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but like I said this to you in that podcast like 2-3 months ago.
Gablet.
Yeah. I said it's a joke because it takes the piss out of Stevie J, takes the piss out of Chappie, takes the piss out of...
Because they got rid of those guys because they were old, yeah?
Yeah, they told Chapman, your services are no longer required.
Steve Johnson? Gone.
Stevie J nearly got a flag.
Yeah.
Nearly got a
with
flag.
GWS.
Yeah,
They were
nearly
both
got
still
a flag.
great players as well.
Dude, Stevie J did a lot better than Gablet.
We love Chapman, man. Chapman's the gun.
Chapman
I like
is
Chapman.
I was praying to God he went to Carlton, man.
But he went to Bombers. Fucking
Bombers. No, but like, do you understand what I'm saying? Look, dude, like, at what point in your career can you... Like, you can't do that shit, man. It's fucked. Defeats the purpose of fucking sportsmanship. Dude, how do you explain to your kid... Like, imagine your son, like, you know, goes for he's a Chicago Bulls supporter, right? And loves Derrick Rose. Gets a fucking jersey, la la la. He's 7 years old. And then for his 8th birthday, he's like, oh, what do you want for your birthday? I want the new Derrick Rose singlet. Now, Derrick Rose is playing in New York. You got to explain to your kid that Derrick Rose left Chicago to go to New York. Why did he leave? No money.
Wanted more money, son.
He wanted more money.
And what was the kid going to say? I still want that shirt.
Yeah. And then the kid says, oh, I want to go for New York now because, you know, Derrick Rose left.
Yeah.
2 seasons later, where's Derrick Rose now?
Cleveland. Wait, this year, and they're cutting him. So the kid's got like fucking 3 shirts with D Rose on it.
Doesn't know who to support.
Doesn't know who to support.
And
He's
what,
confused.
Yeah, like, what do you say? Like, what do you say at that point? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah. There's no loyalty anymore, man. There's nothing.
That's why I hate, like, all the amount of money in sport, like, for players. Like, it should be more about the jersey and the team.
Yeah, but it's like, again, like Carlton do it all the time. We always try to find that fucking superstar like when we got Judd.
Yeah.
What hurts the most about the Judd deal? Judd did a lot for Carlton, and the supporters jumped back on.
Yeah,
and
the
blah, blah,
sponsors,
blah.
la, la,
We
la.
lost Josh Kennedy, and we lost some seriously good draft picks.
But that's a gamble, dude. That's just management. That's a gamble.
I understand
Changes
that.
the look, Carlton's culture has always been power brokers. Like, has always been backed by money.
It's changed now.
Carlton was never a broke team. They weren't a struggling team like Melbourne. You know, that
Broke ass.
Melbourne had that fucking, what was the Jewish dude? What's his name?
Oh, Goodnick.
Joseph.
Dude, Melbourne was about to fold, and then,
Yeah.
Goodnick came out and fucking saved them. You know what I mean?
Dude, Richmond were on the verge of bankruptcy. They had that campaign, Save Our Skins.
Yeah, dude.
Save our tiger skins.
Yeah, but, like, that's team management, because at the end of the day, footy team's like a business, and you've got to make money, blah, 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 right? But at the same time, like, when you look at shit like franchise players that literally jump ship every fucking 3 minutes, what does it say?
Me and a truckie were talking about this the other day at work. Right?
Were you giving him a foot massage?
I was giving him a foot
I was going to say, were you giving him a hand job?
just after he got out of the showers.
Oh, for anyone everyone wouldn't be aware, but yeah, Johnny was MIA over the 3 days of New Year's Eve.
Giving hand jobs to truckies?
I suggested that he got kidnapped by a truckie. He was living off the land in the back of the cabin, eating the greasy food from the Bay Marie's at truck stops.
Do you need more water? Shut up.
He throws you like a dirty pack of dim sum.
Chicken wing. An eaten chicken wing.
You know, it's got that really heavy fucking, lick the bone. That's disgusting.
Yeah, what we were saying was, back in the day when he used to watch footy, like, players had 2 jobs.
Oh, yeah.
They were like a plumber, and then they were a football player on the weekend.
Yeah.
And they played for the jumper. It was like, that's my fucking team. But now you've got all these young kids getting paid millions of dollars. That's why you got all these bratty attitudes.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know...
Like Toby Green.
You know, they get snobby.
You hate that guy, man.
I saw him pop up.
They don't want to perform, and they'll just change ship like
You know
that.
what, yeah, well, that's what it is. A lot of these kids that are getting drafted now, they're saying, I'm homesick after 2 years. What do you mean you're fucking homesick? You sit at your club, you want to play AFL footy?
You're playing AFL footy, dickhead.
Yeah.
You're playing what other people play every
And you're
week.
getting the money that you wanted.
Yeah.
So what
you're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars a year.
Yeah, but it's made them
homesick.
precious. That's what he was saying. And I was like, I agree with him. I was like,
It's
yeah.
true. No, it is. It's all sensitive and shit now.
He goes, back in the day, they stuck with their fucking jumper. That was their fucking...
That's it, man. And no matter where you went, back in the day, you know how many people from, like, how many guys from Perth and from Adelaide played for Carlton? Kernahan, Bradley.
Oh, yeah.
All these boys are from South Australia. Did they go back?
Wayne Carey, man. Wayne Carey was from fucking South Australia.
South Australia, yeah.
Like, did he fucking go back? They paid for their team, you're right. They paid for their fucking jumper. We got drafted by Carlton, we're going to play for Carlton, we're going to stick out a career here.
That's why-
Craig Bradley could have gone back.
That's
Yeah,
why I
that's
paid for
right.
Adelaide Crow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I
just
cracked it
selfish,
with
Brady.
the Gibbs trade, man. How Gibbs wanted to go back to South Australia. I keep forgetting that he doesn't play for Carlton anymore.
Yeah, it's finished.
It pissed me off after he got traded, when he's come out on Instagram or whatever, and he said, oh, you know, I'll always be a blue boy for life. Blah, blah. I was like, no, you're not. You play for Adelaide now. You're not a blue boy for life, because you're at Adelaide.
And your missus got away.
No, I'm serious.
He bitched out.
Yeah,
he
he
bitched out, man.
Yeah.
Bitched out.
Dude, Chris Judd,
Left
right?
Murphy there by himself.
Chris Judd grew up in Caulfield.
Copying
He went
grenades.
To
Caulfield Grammar.
Yeah, he went to Caulfield Grammar, man. I know someone that was in his class,
Yeah.
right? He got traded to WA. He went to West Coast. Did everything he could there. Fucking won a flag, a Brownlow, all that shit, yeah? And
Amongst the drug culture.
yeah, how long was he there, man? 10 years?
So about 8.
8? And then he said, I want to come back to Melbourne. Like, his contract was up.
I'm coming home.
No.
I'm coming home.
And he wanted to start from scratch again, so he went to Carlton. We were in a rabble.
Yeah, but then we were giving him under the table payments, man, from Busy Board.
But I'm just saying,
Pratt had him.
it's two different things, man. Like, you can't, like, just jump ship every two seasons in. So I can't be fucked. I want to go back home. It's like, you're a fucking idiot.
Too much money in sport.
Well, dude, salaries, period. Like, I was talking about this with someone the other day. Paychecks are completely fucking just... Look at it this way. I said to you, like, about our workplace, yeah? It creates a lot of entitled cunts. Because you get guys that have probably been in... Like, we get paid pretty well for the job that we're doing, right? At the same time, the conditions we work under are fucked. And we're all casuals as well, right? But it creates a really shitty culture because you get these guys that are, like, in their mid-40s to late 40s, probably done warehouse work their entire lives.
The old schoolers.
Yeah. All right, they've done warehouse work their entire lives, and they either were like shit kickers at one joint, or maybe they were like lower level management. Then they come to our joint, get a decent paycheck like the first week, and then their attitudes are like, "I'm going to be the fucking boss in here. Fuck everyone. They're all plebs. Like I'm never letting this job go. I'm going to be the best." So they start fucking stepping on people's toes. Just little things, man, like to cut corners, get in front of other people, treat people like shit, just to try and bring like a tone of authority.
Yeah.
They don't realise that, like, people like me, dude, I look younger than I am, they look at me like, oh, who's this cunt? Like, dude, I've been here like 7 years, man. Like, he's the fuck up. I've had guys honestly say to me, dude, I've had guys honestly say to me, and a lot of guys have said the same thing. I'll tell them, like, mate, do you want to, like, be careful when you're doing such and such, right? Because there's, like, you worry about yourself, or they'll say some shit like that. Like, literally, mind your own business. It's like, dude, a guy drove under the racking. Like, where you got the racking? Dude, this is no joke. This guy was driving his transporter up an aisle, right? And you've got the pathways, like, there's a walkway that goes directly through the centre of the warehouse.
Between all the racking.
Yeah. This guy, to get out of the traffic congestion that he was in, drove over the walkway.
Yeah.
Under the racking in a transporter.
Totally unallowed.
Totally not allowed. There's big fucking painting, like, on the ground. Like, don't do it. Someone said to him, dude, you can't do that, man. If the managers see you doing it, or they pick it up on the camera,
See you later.
You'll be out. Mind your own fucking business. I'm trying to help you. The guy ended up getting the sack. Because someone reported him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Someone saw it, reported it, and they sacked him.
Yeah, well, don't be a smart ass
But
then.
it's shit like that. Or I've said to someone, mate, okay, when you're doing such and such, can you just try and do this and that?
Yeah.
I'm not here to make mates. Like, yeah, all right, man. Like, I've looked at him like, yeah, all right, man. Like, you're not here to make mates. I'm
Did
sorry.
your launch just stabbed him in the throat?
No, they come in with that
Several
attitude.
times.
Several times.
They come in with that attitude. I swear to God. And they don't last. They never last because they make more enemies than friends,
Yeah.
and they don't realise that in a warehouse
They're in
that
there for a
big-
few months and
yeah,
gone.
in a warehouse that big, you need to have people on your side. You need to work together. Right? Yeah. But that's the thing. My friend said it to me. It said it's this entitled white privilege bullshit where they're shit kickers, they're unskilled, but they come in a warehouse where they're getting paid stupid amounts of money to just pick boxes. When in reality, there's no actual skill behind it. And they just feel entitled, like they're better than everyone. And she said, fucking nurses should be getting paid a lot more to fucking wipe, grandmothers down.
That's a hard
I agree.
fucking job.
I said, I agree 100%. I go, people that work in hospice care and stuff like that, they get paid nothing, man. Nurses and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, they're always riding and for more money.
Yeah, they're all like always striking.
When they shouldn't have to.
No.
You know what I mean? Because that's a job that not many people could do. Like, I couldn't do it.
No, dude, buckle, man.
There's no way I could do it. And
forget like the actual physicality of the job, but then like the mental state that you'd be left in dealing with elderly people 24/7. Yeah, I mean, no, like it'd get you down.
Time for
and how would you, but a lot of those nurses and stuff, they're alcoholics.
Yeah.
Because they're so depressed about what they see throughout the day.
I know one that's an ice addict.
Well, there you go. But that's what I'm saying.
Like, that's the only way she can go to work is to have ice.
Yeah.
Like, dead set, dude.
That's how she gets through the day.
Yeah.
But that's
Fucked up.
it's totally flipped. then we've got the player that was at PSG.
Yeah, Neymar.
Neymar.
What a cunt.
Yeah, he can buy the entire French league.
Dude, he can buy France.
Just buys the presidency of France.
Listen, here's my money up front.
The cash.
Just cash.
He's 50 million just as a starter. I'll get you the rest next week.
Yeah.
I'm good for it. You've seen the shirt. You're like, I'm playing. You know what I mean?
Well, he sold so many shirts that PSG got their money back twofold for what they paid for him. And they paid something like $180 million for
So
it.
you got nurses striking because they literally can't make ends meet and they're wiping shit off fucking old people's asses. And then Neymar's running around getting $80 million a year just for fucking kicking all around.
Now what he's saying is, I'm not happy at PSG. Now Real Madrid are saying, we'll buy you.
They're spoiled.
It's fucked. Yeah, just
Privileged
coddled
spoiled.
little prick.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, man, like,
People at Chelsea would never do that.
it's a fuck off.
Dude, Diego Costa.
They set the fucking the
bar.
format.
Yeah, dude, let me get this right. His Lord and Savior Diego Costa, right?
The one that always scores goals against you when we play.
You mean the one that hasn't played for you guys in 6 months because he went on strike and cried like a baby and just got a transfer?
Still eating the lollies.
He just
Still eating the lollies.
just got a transfer to Atletico Madrid. Why? Because he cracked the shits. Why? Because he wanted more money. Kiss my ass, man.
But that's what I mean. Like, he doesn't need more money.
No fucking way.
He'll
I mean,
get
he
more
looks
money.
80
He does look
years
80.
old. He looks fucked. He looks fucked.
He does.
But that's the whole point, man.
But he cracked it and got a transfer.
You got soccer teams. You got soccer teams in Europe that have got players worth more than global budgets, like for little countries. Right?
Dude, these soccer players could buy our lives.
Go to Samoa and tell me what their budget is for the year. Like, what's their budget on healthcare?
Not much.
Like
Look it up.
$6.50?
Look it up. I swear to God. Go to Samoa.
I will.
Pick an island in the Polynesian
No,
islands.
let's do Samoa.
Yeah. Samoa. Like, pick Samoa. American Samoa.
American.
Even funnier. Right? But you look at their economy, it's like, dude, you get Ronaldo, Diego Costa, and, you know, fucking, what's it called? Get Kendrick Lamar, the rapper, throw him in there as well. And they could literally buy the island. 3 men that aren't politically, like, haven't got political agenda.
Just in the entertainment business.
Yeah, they're not entrepreneurs or venture capitalists. They're just fucking rappers or soccer players. They could literally buy a fucking island.
All right, so Neymar.
And we're not talking about property on an island. We're talking about the Constitution, the presidents. Yeah, I'll take the Federacy. You take the treasurer. You take the diplomat.
Are you ready for the laugh? So Neymar was bought for $180 million, right? Plus he probably gets like close to $600,000 a week. 5 to 600. Right?
Look at his
fucking ball.
face.
Kick a
Dude,
ball.
their budget for the whole of American Samoa is $50 million.
The whole country. The whole country.
Neymar could go in there and buy every hospital and make them like mega hospitals, but no. No.
What's he going to do? He's going to buy another mansion on the fucking French fucking...
Dude, that's fucked up, man.
The French Riviera.
Give me
French
another
Riviera.
island.
Dude, go to Samoa. Just go to Samoa. Tonga. Go to Tonga.
Tonga, okay, yeah.
Yeah, get the Tongans
What's the
out.
chain of islands called in Australia between...
The Cook Islands.
No, what's the actual name?
The Cook Islands.
Islands.
Full of Polynesians. We've named it after James Cook.
These are the Cook Islands.
Seriously, dude, these guys are there in loincloths, spearing fucking animals at the turn of the century. James Cook rolls up with his wig and his tights.
I proclaim this Cookland.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, let's look up one.
Who are you, mate? It's so fucking sad, man.
Tonga's budget is so small that Australia had to kick in money to help them, which is currently stands at or close to 35 mil.
What, their budget? Their budget for the year?
Healthcare.
Oh, their healthcare budget is 35
But
million.
Australia kicked in some cash as well.
Like pocket change to Neymar, that place.
Dude,
The whole place.
well, dude, Conor McGregor made it in his last fight. Conor McGregor fought one guy for 30 minutes, made more money than Tonga has in healthcare.
For a year.
For a year!
That's what's wrong with the world right there. Right there.
How many
Dude,
players,
these boys could go and buy a country.
how many players are on a soccer team?
11.
Okay, that's
On
a starting squad.
But you've got about 20,
20 to 30,
25.
25 to 30 players on their entire roster.
yeah.
Right? So, and they'd be making like $1 million each.
I'll tell you what the Barcelona wage bill is.
Barcelona FC. Dude, and that's not including trainers, that's not including support staff,
Yeah, everything.
fitness coaches.
Player salaries. Let's have a look. Here we go.
So depressing, man.
Oh, I don't get it.
All right.
Doesn't make any sense. Does it?
Nah, man, it's so fucked.
It's not right.
That's not right. Literally, that's not right, man. Alright, what's the salary?
So let's just say a week. These are by weeks, right?
Yeah.
The goalkeeper earns £90,000 a week.
Okay.
Right.
Hang on, should we write these down? Like, do we need to add them up?
No, yeah, you can if you like.
No, I'm asking, do you want us to add them up?
I want them added.
Okay, I've got my calculator out. Let's do it.
£90,000.
90, hang on.
I'll just
Yep.
give you every player.
Yeah.
£55,000. £160,000.
Which country, which team is this?
Barcelona.
Barca, alright.
£130,000.
130,000. Add that a zero.
£75,000.
25,000 pounds.
25
Oh, wait, hang on, sorry. Yeah, go.
£25,000. £55,000. 100,000.
Yep.
75,000.
Yep.
60,000.
Yeah.
35,000.
35.
180,000.
The fuck is that, man?
Sergio Biscuits.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
120,000. 100,000.
Hang on. 100,000, yeah.
160,000.
Yeah.
130,000. Not many more to go.
Maximum number of characters reached. Hang on. All right,
Grab
wait.
that.
No. I'm at 160,000. That was the last one.
I mean, 1.6 mil.
Hang on. Let me just write this down so I remember.
1.6 mil so far.
No, it's not.
No?
No. Okay, that's at 160,000. Okay.
All right.
Hang on. I just got to clear all this. Yep, go.
85,000.
Yep,
60,000.
yep,
70,000.
yep.
80,000.
Jesus. Yeah,
60,000. Just wait for it.
yeah,
75,000.
yeah.
And you got 90,000. And then now you got the two biggest ones in here. Luis
Yeah.
Suarez is 290,000 pounds.
90,000,
Suarez.
yeah.
And Lionel Messi is on 500,000 pounds a week.
500,000 pounds.
Dude, 500,000 pounds a week, man! Like,
Okay. Do you want that number? Hang on. Let me just write this down because I'm going to convert it, and because it's in pounds right now. So
Yeah.
I've got to do it.
in poons. It's in the poons.
Hang on.
Pins and pincers.
That's pounds.
that's
Let me
a
just
lot
go
of
to
money.
my. This is one of my
That's a lot
most
of
used
cheese.
apps ever. I first got it when I started traveling in Asia.
What, calculator?
Nah, it's XC currency.
So this is their weekly wage bill, dude.
Hang on, this is euro. I need pounds. Hang
This
on.
is weekly wage bill.
British pounds. Here we go. This is what I need. All right, clear. Get rid of this. This is what.
And he last working overtime night. shift.
Weekly wage bill for Barcelona.
3, 1, 2, 3 equals. Okay. What currency would you like? It Australian dollars?
Yeah, right.
The weekly wage bill for Barcelona FC
In the year 2017-18 season, which is current,
for their roster of how many players?
it was like, it was
20?
It was about 20.
About
or
20
so.
players.
Hit me with it, D-Dog.
$4.74 million.
A week.
4,740 roughly.
A week.
A week.
And that's not including what those boys get in sponsorships, and
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
that's a whole other. Like Lionel Messi gets sponsored by Nike or Adidas, whatever it is. He gets like something like 15 million a year for that, just for that.
That's not even a joke.
Dude, that's Barcelona's weekly wage bill.
And what do they do? Provide entertainment.
No, but that's just the players. Imagine what they have to pay their coach, the assistant coaches, the staff members, the training staff, the
masseuses.
admin staff, the masseuses, the hand job givers.
Exactly.
Hang on. We said there was 4.7.
Mil.
Okay, so let's just say that.
Yeah, slice that pie, man.
Times
Just give
50,
me the crust.
times
That's fine.
52 weeks, yeah? It's $244 million. $245 million.
Just
a year.
on their wages.
Just on the wages. Dude, that is more than the Tonga, Samoa, and, fucking Vanuatu have.
Dude.
In the budget. And that's a team. That's one team.
Yeah.
That's
Lionel
one team.
Messi gets paid £500,000 a week, dude.
Yeah.
500,000 fucking pounds.
All we ever hear in this country is like we're cutting things because our budget is fucking blown out.
The budget.
Yeah. But we're paying Lance Franklin $1 million a year to play footy.
Yeah, but everyone's like, oh my god, that's so much money. Lionel Messi beats that in a week and a half.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. In 2 weeks, he beats that.
Like, fuck, man.
But dude, Lance Franklin has that Nina, what's it called? Nina, Pasadena?
Yeah.
Yeah, that t-shirt range. Yeah. That's his other little venture, like making t-shirts. As in,
On the side.
Local celebrity drug dealer.
yeah, dude, like it's fucked up. Like that's what I'm saying though. That's the reality, dude. Barcelona literally could buy the Cook Islands.
They could buy the whole country.
They could buy the Cook Islands just on the wages they pay their players.
Yeah.
No supporting staff, no one in media, no one else. The
You know
CEO. What does the CEO? What does the CEO of Barcelona FC make?
I'll let you know now.
Bitch.
I don't want to know.
It's just-
It's going to make me cry.
That's the thing, dude. Like, get paid what you're worth, right? But I guarantee you, the cunts that are checking out the Doomsday clock, I guarantee you they're not making what the players at Barcelona FC are making.
No.
These people are monitoring, like, the well-being of the planet.
I think this is a lie. I think it's for a tax.
Dude, I've got a friend.
Stuff.
Oh, tax purposes?
Yeah, because it's saying here the CEO only makes €100,000 a year.
Oh,
That's fucking
bullshit.
No chance.
Shit. I reckon it's done for tax purposes. Because Lionel Messi almost got done for tax.
Yeah, no way.
Hang on a
Not
second.
the CEO of that kind of club.
That's fucked up. I mean, the CEO of AFL, what's his name, gets almost $2 million a year.
Imagine how much like work would be on that guy's shoulders, like more than the players. Like he'd have so much like just paperwork and shit.
Wait for it. So, so Pep Guardiola, right, who manages Manchester City, gets $15 million a year. Highest paid managers in 2017, yeah? Pep Guardiola, $15 million. Jose Mourinho gets $13 million. Ancelotti gets 9. Arsene Wenger gets 8. Bad, man. Not bad at all.
They're not doing anything important, really, like when you think about it.
So they're yelling at people.
Yelling, trying to get a ball in the net.
That was my point. I know a doctor who was in research, right? Literally in research, man. Like a scientist. A legit scientist.
Like putting shit in petri dishes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actual scientists, man.
Cultures.
That did research. They weren't making more than like 120 a year. 130. No, like literally, dude. This is a scientist, like, searching for, like, research and searching for new fucking cures for diseases.
A friend of Ren's, right? Her husband works... Dude, Ren's friend, her husband works for Peter McCullough Cancer Institute, right? But he builds machines, like new CAT scan machines for cancer. Like, we're talking like, dude, I can't even wrap my head around the basic thing that he does. And he wouldn't be on more than 130. But this guy dedicates his life to building... He builds these machines.
To help people.
He's a doctor. He's a doctor. But he builds these machines. And he'd be on dick. Like, for the work that he does?
Yeah.
The relevance in society, man.
Relevance, the actual work, the actual hours he puts in.
What's his name? Jim Jeffries had said that in his stand-up about religion. How he said, if society was a train, the front end with all the scientists, inventing new cures and shit and medicines to prolong.
Yeah, the religion's holding them back.
Yeah, and the religious zealots are in the back, holding everyone the fuck up. It's like, dude, these people literally spend their lives... They're not doing it for themselves, like, as in not just themselves. They're doing it for society. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're fucking playing... They're playing the game for society to keep pushing forward and moving forward. And they wouldn't be on more than 120,000, 130,000... Let's say 200,000 a year.
Because they wouldn't stop thinking. They wouldn't stop.
They live and breathe petri dishes and fumes and labs and fucking research, intense studying,
beakers, culture,
experimentation, like fucking like, you know what I mean? Messi gets up, puts on his shorts,
does a trick,
dude, runs around some cones,
flicks the ball over his head.
Yeah, gets paid £500,000.
It's because of the shirt sales.
But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, what's Barcelona FC making a year? And that's the thing, man. We're talking about one club. They're the biggest club.
Then you got Real Madrid.
With Real Madrid, the two of them are the biggest clubs in the Spanish league. Yeah, go to the EPL and take Manchester City, Manchester United, Chelsea, and
Italian league as well. Serie A.
Liverpool. Then take the Serie A, and take the top knobs in there. Take AC Milan, Juve, blah 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 blah. All these teams, man, they're making that much money, they could literally cover the budgets of fucking countries, man.
I can tell you how much money Barcelona made this year, in the last 12 months. So, Barcelona made $770 million.
Outright.
Solve a lot of problems, that money.
Wouldn't it?
That's almost $1 billion.
That'd feed
In
a
a
lot
year.
That'd feed a lot of starving people.
Dude, a Carlton Football Club came out and said, yeah, we made a profit of $2 million the other week. Everyone's like, fuck yeah! This cunt's made $770 million.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, man. Like,
given it's a worldwide game.
Yeah, but, like, it's a sport.
The whole thing is just entertainment.
It's sickening, man. It's
entertainment.
And that's when we go back to the whole thing of you're not playing for the fucking jumper anymore. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
The fact that Messi will transfer from fucking, one team to the other.
If it wasn't for the wage.
Yeah. Derek Rose, LeBron, any of these players will just jump ship.
Waft another 20 mil under their nose and see you later.
Like Johnny, if offered him fucking a bit more. Like seriously, like if a rival company came to you guys and said, "We'll give you can do the same job, but we'll give you an extra $200, $300 a week more a week."
Yeah, I said it.
You jump on it.
But there's a difference between me earning enough to pay my bills and then with the potential of maybe saving some money to give myself something a bit more or
substantial,
or getting promoted to like not just shit kicker roles.
Yeah.
There's a difference between that.
Getting to assistant shit kicker.
Dude, if I was getting paid $1 million a year, I'd be quite content to stay at that company.
Oh, dude, I would stay there for as long as I had to.
Forever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need more than that.
No, you don't.
$1 million.
I don't know what I'd do with $1 million a year. I literally don't know. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what you do with
I'd buy a house.
You do what the cunts do. They earn $1 million a year.
I know what he would do. He'd install a toilet right next to his bed.
with a bidet.
Yeah.
One of those bidets that pop out and squeeze your asshole,
You're fine.
And the toilet bowl got neon lights, so you have to...
You guys have used bidets?
No, never.
No. Really?
Why would I use a bidet?
They're for Europeans. Everywhere in Europe, but
They're
I
for
never
Europeans.
used one.
Okay, well, every Thai toilet has one and they're great.
Actually, true.
They feel great.
South Asia's got it as well.
So,
It's nothing like
so you just clean your ass with the water. Is
nothing
that what
like
it
a
is?
dripping clean asshole to get you fired up in the day.
You're disgusting.
No, I'm serious. It feels really good.
Why can't you just have a shower like a normal person?
Well, you don't have a shower every time
Anybody
you take
got
a
time
shit,
for
do you?
that?
You don't take a shower every time you have a shit.
Okay, but if I needed...
This way you leave the
If
toilet
I needed-
fresh
okay,
and clean
Let me
every
tell you
time,
something,
Dimitri.
right? Let's just wrap this conversation on the
Nice and
bidet.
quick.
Nice and quick, but I'll say one
No,
closing...
let's get deep into the bidet world. Try it. Give me some stats on
One
the bidet.
closing statement. This is my opening and closing statement on bidets. If
Don't
you're
knock it till you try it.
let me tell you something.
That's my statement.
Let me tell you something. If you're at a point where you need to incorporate water into your toilet routine in order to feel cleanliness, then you have a problem that needs medical help.
Dude, you
and
can't-
if you're at that point, then bite the bullet, turn the fucking shower water on.
for the bidets?
Dude, take the
You
shower.
guys-
take the shower for 3 minutes, alright? Seriously. Then fumble awkwardly with a hose up your ass.
You don't need to fumble awkwardly. You just spray it up there. Listen, you guys are always going on about cleanliness, change your sheets fucking weekly, blah blah blah.
But you know...
Wait, stop. Let me finish my point. You going to tell me you get every single skerrick of shit off your arsehole when you wipe it with a bit of paper?
Why are we talking about this?
Do you?
Bidet anal cleansing.
You get the ones now they're inside the toilet and they just automatically spray your hole.
See,
That's
I've never used
disgusting.
one. I've never used one, so I don't.
They're great. Fresh and clean.
Do you have a bidet in your house?
Bounce off the toilet.
Do you have a bidet in your house?
I use my super soaker.
Just a couple pumps. Just a pump.
Super soaker 30s. Nothing too hard.
Yeah, you got the canister on the top of it.
The water has to be warm as well.
Oh, dude.
Lukewarm. Doesn't have to be too hot. No.
Scalding hot.
Okay, before we get into the bidet thing,
30-degree
what
person
was
in your
I saying?
asshole.
Where did bidets come from, Trollman? France.
It's just prolonging the conversation.
I'm going to say France.
I'm trying to get back to the budget. You're going on about bidets. You're such a troll.
Guarantee all those soccer players have bidets in their toilets. Fucking spoiled assholes.
French.
Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, bidet.
Was used in 15th century France
Oh, oui.
to refer to the pet ponies that French royalty kept. So they used to clean the asses of ponies. They're big bidet, like big fucking things. But they used to-
Obviously.
So
That was my point. And we've gone full circle. If you had $1 million per year, you'd buy a pony. You would buy a pony for your little girl.
I buy a horse.
Oh, we've had a horse before.
You'd cover yourself in
Have ya?
tats.
Yeah, we've had
You'd
horse.
cover yourself in tats.
Sorry.
You'd be caught, dude. You'd be caught down Fifth Avenue.
I don't think so. I can afford to cover myself in tats right now. I don't do it.
You would be down Fifth Avenue
What are you,
trying
bitch?
to get a transvestite to give you a gobby right in the back of the
Oh,
limo.
dude.
That's what happens when you earn too much money.
You go on a coke binge.
You peroxide your hair blonde every day, then start getting rid of your tats.
Dumb.
You look like Milo Yiannopoulos, that guy.
You look like Yiannopoulos. You start making friends with really oddball characters that
And it's
could only
hilarious.
afford-
Somehow he's doing coke with Tommy Lee.
Yeah,
You know what I'd do? I'd probably start going to like solariums and day spas every day.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
you'd lose
Teeth whitening.
We'd see you in a week. 1 week later, you'd come back. You'd have like grills and white teeth. You'd be fucking orange from all the tanning.
Peasants, what's up?
Yeah. What happened to you? Oh, not much. You know, won a bit of money on a multi.
You know what I'd do? I'd go to an
Much,
island.
$450.
I'd fly myself to a deserted island and see if I can survive.
Again, we come back to that.
No, you wouldn't. I guarantee you wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
You'd buy an island.
You'd buy 80 months worth of tin baked beans.
I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I mean, I don't need a lot to be happy, and I don't earn that much money, and I just don't feel like I need that much more to be happy.
I know, but do you know why? Because you're pretty grounded when it comes to that shit, because you've worked your entire life, dude. No, I'm serious. Like, people like us, we're grounded. I mean, not everyone has these fucking thoughts, dude. On a Wednesday morning, do you think people are sitting here discussing the salaries of Barcelona FC
Compared to countries.
compared to people just watching Barcelona FC?
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's the difference, man. Like, that's the difference. Most people aren't... See, like, you can get unhinged really fucking easily, man. Like, you know, you get a sniff of cash, just changes your perception on everything.
It's like
guys
full
wanna buy an
circle
island?
with Conor McGregor, same sort of
Exactly,
thing. He's
yeah.
just gone off the fucking...
But that's what I'm saying.
all
He
about-
grew up as a bum, and he struggled to get his money. Now he's like he can blow it on whatever he wants. But in hindsight, like, dude, he came from the streets. He had nothing. Like, Mike Tyson said the same thing. You know, he was a fucking street kid who got basically saved by, what was his trainer's name?
the Italian guy.
Customato.
Customato, yeah.
Yeah, Customato basically harnessed him. The kid was in trouble with the law, harnessed his energy and said, you know what, we can make him into a fucking decent fighter. He's going to do something good. And Tyson says it in his interviews now. When Tyson's in an interview and they start talking about, you know, his rape charge or his aggravated assault history and all this sort of shit, he's like, dude, I was a kid. He goes, I was fucking 20, the youngest heavyweight champion of the world.
Got all the money in the world.
Earning more than you're ever going to see. At that age, is I didn't have fucking advisors. I didn't have anyone telling me what to do with it. I didn't know. I was still a kid. I had no idea what I was doing with myself, period. And it's like, I'm fucking, you know, nearly 50 now or whatever. I've matured. I'm not that person anymore. Like, clearly. Like, you're allowed to grow.
Yeah.
Like, given the opportunity, you're allowed to grow.
Yep.
And Tyson now spends all his time doing book tours and fucking public speaking and motivational speaking because he's an example of someone who's grown up on the streets doing dick all, went from that to being a superstar.
Yep.
But that's the thing. You flash, like, dude, how many fucking friends do you know that have, like, made a bit of money somewhere and they've pissed it all away on, like, random shit?
Pokies.
Became wankers, like, just outright wankers.
When he became a wanker. When he won that multi.
When he won that multi.
When I won that $1,000,
Yeah, started demanding he park.
Yeah, because he won. He's like, well, look what I won.
Yeah.
He goes, not a bad start to the week. Yeah. That's what he said.
I just did my tax the other day, by the way.
I haven't done it yet.
What'd you clean up?
1200.
Not bad.
That's with dodging it up to the max.
That's the thing, I won't get anywhere near that. But that's the thing, dude.
You bend the truth. You don't...
We stay grounded on this sort of shit, man, and that's the point. Most people, because it's just human fucking... What's the word? Human,
I like to think that I wouldn't turn into just some greedy fuck that buys weird shit. I'm totally happy just with not much. Like, I don't know why people need that much money, dude. I really just cannot fathom it. Like, what do you need? What are you going to spend 70 million on? Like you said
but
before.
that's the point.
Buy an island.
There are public figures. Dude, like, we talked about that one of the last podcasts. There are entrepreneurs and venture capitalists that do make that kind of money, but they give it all away in charity. At some point, they switch from venture capitalism to philanthropist.
Whenever I
For
think
tax
about
reasons.
Yeah. Oh, well, look, it's a tax write-off.
Whenever I think about coming into a lot of money, like literally my first thought is just like helping my family.
Yeah, exactly.
That's literally my first thought. Like, what can I do
Yeah.
to help my family and then just be comfortable? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Just a nice house.
yeah,
where you
just to own your house and
have a swimming pool, decent car,
bidet.
a bidet, and then you can set your
Tent. Don't even have a tent with a bidet.
you know, you can set your daughter up for her schooling for the rest of her life, whatever, whatever. Yeah, just something a normal person would want for their family. Yeah, but
Just so like my parents don't have to struggle, like not struggle,
yeah,
but
well,
just
I know what you
relax.
mean. Yeah, then after they can retire, do whatever. I'm just saying whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and your parents are at the age where they should be retired.
Like, I don't start thinking like I can get this and this and I want this. I just like think like
I want to buy a supercharged F1.
Dude, you know what gets me, man? It's when people argue
no,
about...
I'd get the Hellcat.
I get really angry
Right, Spirit Tassie.
when I see people arguing about the wealth of their favourite celebrities in regards to someone else's favourite celebrity and their wealth. Like, oh, you know, Chris Brown's got fucking the latest fucking Phantom, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but Bieber's got the fucking latest, blah, blah, blah. He's got shit. It's like, dude, what do you give a fuck? Like, seriously.
While you're driving around your Honda Civic.
With a blown head gasket.
Shouldn't you be worried about
You know
your
what I mean?
finances?
They see it. Like, I see it on the internet a lot. Like when I used to be, I saw it a lot on the hip hop
Beating
forums.
down
and-
under Civic, man.
like, you know,
Smoking.
dude. You get on YouTube and if you get on YouTube, you can literally search rappers counting money, and they'll be like, yeah, Lil Wayne in the streets or Birdman in the streets. Some rapper.
Just watch any rap video.
Dude, no, not as in a rap video because it's part of the concept of the clip, like, you know, where they've got a lot of cash. We're talking about here's Fetty Wap in the street with a stack of money, just counting it as he's dropping it on the floor. And someone's filming it. Dude, would you film me counting money in the street? Would you? And like, yeah, man.
Here's my boy D-Dog.
Dude, seriously.
Counting all his money, yeah.
Would you fucking do that?
dollar bill for you, dollar bill for you, dollar bill for you.
Hey, Jimmy, drop some money there, boy.
Yeah, no, I'm
Drop it
talking like
down.
they got fucking stacks of money just counting it. Like, what are you doing, you fucking wanker? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give. It's my favorite fucking rapper and he's doing it. I'm still calling him a fucking idiot. But that's what they do. And it gets on YouTube, it gets like 1 million likes. And then you'll see, fucking, what's it called? What's the Instagram thing?
Worldstar.
Yeah, Worldstar does it a lot. Or Baller Alert, or one of them.
Baller alert.
Yeah, these fucking accounts are literally dedicated to getting this sort of shit captured.
Yeah.
Oh, you look, you know, P. Diddy just rolled up in a brand new Phantom, fucking splashing out. It's like, who gives a fuck? Like, no, I'm serious. Like,
That's nice. My Honda Civic's about to blow up, but that's cool.
yeah. But when people start arguing about it, like, dude, we had a mate at work that was talking about the Mayweather Pacquiao fight.
Yeah.
and he came in and he's like screaming Mayweather, Mayweather. I'm like, you realise he didn't do the fight for you, dude. He didn't win for you. It's like, no, man, he's Money Mayweather, he's made this. And I go, yeah, but you're not going to get a cent of that dollars. At least Pacquiao's fighting for the pride of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Like, always, like, he's a senator. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pacquiao is a fucking senator. Pacquiao never went and ran into the country. Pacquiao never went and bought a franchise in Illinois just to make money or whatever.
Yeah.
He became a basketballer in the Philippines. He became a senator in the Philippines. All his ambition is to build up that country from the fucking rabble that it's in.
Yep.
Like, Mayweather was fighting for his accountant. Pacquiao was fighting for the Philippines.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Pacquiao made a lot of money because he knows he's worth more than fucking pittance, but he grew up poor fighting in the streets. Mayweather grew up poor fighting in the streets as well. Like, everything he's done. He became a fighter because he realised that his mother was poor, they had no money, and he needed to do something immediately to start making money. And he figured, I can fight, I'm going to start boxing because I'm going to make a lot of money doing it. Mm-hmm. Like, but that's the difference. And then the mindset that it puts across to, like, the fans, the people that follow it, like, am I making any sense?
Oh, totally, dude. Totally.
Yeah? People are sitting there like, oh, The Weeknd broke up with Selena Gomez, or the other way around, or whatever it is.
Kind of reminds me, I was listening to the thing the other day, and they're saying, like, how much do celebrities not have anything to say important anymore? Like, back in the day of, like, Michael Jackson, like, even go back further, Beatles, they all had, like, something to say about the world, how we can make it better. But these days, it's just like, look at me, look how much money I have.
Yeah.
You know, there's
That's all it is now, man.
Like, when was the last time you saw a singer, like a high-profile singer, singing about, like, how you can make the world better, or...
Because no one's going to listen.
Like, it just doesn't happen.
Because
no one's going to listen.
No, it's not that no one's going to listen. It's like they won't listen, or people that do will listen, but then they'll get in shit. Remember, like, Dave Chappelle said it about when they asked him about the war in Afghanistan or whatever? He's like, he was going to speak up about it, almost, until he saw what happened to the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
That was the point of the guy. It's like, it's not that the celebs don't want to do it. They get fucking canned.
He goes,
by, like,
if three white women can talk about the war and then get fucking, like, shit canned,
What's
he
gonna
goes,
happen to
fuck
me?
that.
What happened to the Dixie
Hey, there's
Chicks?
some bitches that can sing good.
But look at Michael Jackson, dude. He sung about, like, race, fucking, like, just poor people, fucking... That was his, you know...
Dude, John Lennon, imagine.
John Lennon, Imagine.
Like, who was I speaking to about it the other day? They literally said, we could just play him John Lennon, Imagine. I'm like, yeah.
And what happened to both those guys?
They're dead!
One got popped by a gun on his doorstep, and the
Yeah,
other one
by
got drugged.
a fan.
And
like
the other
a
one got
crazy
drugged.
fan.
Demerol. Demerol.
Literally, what happened to both of those guys? Dead. They're dead.
Both got popped.
Yeah, man. That's not even a joke. It's not a joke. It's legit.
But if you make it rain, you're alright.
But it is. It's literally that, man. It's literally that. Last year, man, how many times did I come to you with news about the Soulja Boy, Chris Brown beef? You know what I mean? It's just running track. Like, where's Soulja Boy now? No one's heard about him. Let's have a look. No, I'm just saying no one gives a fuck. I haven't seen anything on Instagram about it. I'm slowly filtering everything out. On my Insta feed, like, I've been unfollowing accounts, like, left, right, and centre. Like, I don't want to fucking see this anymore. It's gone. If you want a New Year's resolution, this is as close as you're going to get from me. Basically, I've been saying it for, like, 2 years.
Mine was no more crack.
For real?
For real, Trollman.
No more crack.
Nah, go on, sorry.
Go on.
Go on. I do declare.
Every week, man.
Oh, go on.
Mr. Garrison, go on. I say that to myself a lot at work, man. I don't know why. The one thing, this is as close as a resolution as you're going to get. My emails, my inboxes are fucking filled with shit. Just subscriptions are crap.
Oh.
I've got no idea what they are.
Tell me about it.
No, like every 20 seconds, I'd be like, 10 new emails. 10. Like, what the fuck? There'd be like a plunder fucking thing there.
eHarmony.com, we have another match for you. Fuck off.
Wish, I installed Wish and then uninstalled it because it was giving me pop-ups every 20 seconds.
He loves Wish.
No, I'm just saying, it was giving me pop-ups every 20 seconds. I didn't even buy anything off it. Then I deactivated the account, I was still getting emails. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, every fucking 5 minutes.
You got Wish Trojan horses in your system now.
So, I looked at it, I said, there was fucking like email subscription to hotel services, while I was travelling. Just all the random crap.
My inbox is the same.
Dude, so every single time I'd see one in the last 2 weeks, unsubscribe. I've whittled it down to just a few now, man. Like, I've literally noticed a big change, man.
Just Grindr.
Grindr.
What else you got? Grindr.
I noticed you signed up to something on the Duke Leverage account, the Discoverer. What the hell's that?
No.
Yeah, it's you.
It was Trollman.
No, unless... Dude, do you use the email account at all?
Huh?
The real gmail.com.
What's the Discoverer.com, Nick? Seriously.
Dude, this came from you because I didn't see it. I just saw it one day. Oh, congratulations, you've signed up to the Discoverer. I'm like, what the hell's the
Is that
Discoverer?
another shopping thing?
It's all about travelling. It's literally every day they send you a little memo of like some place in the world to go visit. I didn't sign up to it. You had to have. Like, it wasn't me.
I don't remember doing that.
Were you off your gourd? Like, seriously? I'm serious.
Off my head, just subscribing to random shit.
It's called...
Oh, yeah, I need to do that.
Well, today's one is called the Cinque Terre, Italy. And it's got the latitude and longitude or whatever. Shows you where it is on the map.
Everyone should go to the Cinque Terre.
Cinque Terre. It says how to pronounce the place.
Yeah, you said that correctly.
When to go. Book your flight. It's got like a calendar of the map. It's got a calendar, April to December, the dates, the temperature of like their discoveries. And it's got like towns. Just tells you, it's like a... you know... You didn't sign up to this. Who the fuck did? It wasn't me.
Trojan horses.
I'm not joking, man.
Came from the Wish account.
I left it because I thought you signed up.
What was it called?
Discoverer. Every day it just gives you a new destination, like to go.
Man, I've got chairs to paint. I haven't got time to sign up. I haven't got time to sign up to shit like that. Especially on the, Duke Leverage account.
I honestly left it because I thought it was yours. I'll unsubscribe.
Discoverer? I don't know, man.
What are you doing? Seriously,
Did I?
man.
No, I don't know.
Maybe it's a sign for you to go to holiday to Cinque Terre.
Yeah.
Cinque.
I thought...
Say it properly. Cinque.
I thought maybe because I know you're into reading about different destinations and shit. Like, I thought maybe that's why.
Destination
Maybe I
that
did.
we'll never ever go to.
Yeah. No, because he said it. He goes,
I don't need to because I already researched it.
but that's what I'm saying. Because you said that, I'd left it on purpose because I didn't know where it
Yeah,
came
maybe I did, dude. I can't recall though.
Speaking of Italian, do you want to hear something fucked up?
Oh, was that in Italy, was it? Okay.
That was Italian. Yeah.
Cinque?
Dude,
That would've
tell me
given
what
me-
you see.
San Marino.
Tell me what you see with this. Hey, check this out, yeah? Tell me what you see and what you take in straight away, yeah?
Ciao Roger. Sei pronto?
Break.
Keep it
Zoba.
Why-
Zoba.
Can you pass me a pen?
And why is it Roger Federer?
Extra Verge.
Al dente.
Why have they got an Italian pasta with Greek music?
And a Swiss player.
What the fuck?
Greek music, Italian pasta.
Al dente. Why have they put the Zorba for an Italian commercial?
Maybe they're trying to claim the Zorba, Nick. How do you feel about that?
Kill him! Dude, I'm not even joking.
Sorry.
I was half asleep on my couch, or I can't remember where I was.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we are.
Made me angry.
Dude, I saw it. I see Federer walking up the steps in the chef's outfit. I'm like, all right. And it's for that Barilla pasta with the ads of the voice say, Barilla. Every fucking ad.
Yeah.
The whole ad is like, al dente pasta. Cooked to perfection. Barilla. Like, you're fucked. Seriously, taking the piss.
Wonder how much Fed got for doing that ad.
Dude, I looked it up.
20
and
mil.
I didn't even look it up. I just looked into the comments of it, and everyone's just going off saying, well done, man. The most iconic Greek song of the modern era with a Swiss tennis player advertising Italian pasta.
I don't understand. I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't get the Greek music there. It doesn't make sense.
Like, couldn't they put like
Unless
the
that was a
tarantella?
famous Greek chef or something that was...
No, he's
the other-
Italian. Because
Okay.
he says, hey, Roger, pronto. Like, he says 3 words in Italian. He says pronto, al dente, and then some other thing. I can't remember. Barilla. Literally. And they could have easily put the tarantella, which is like an Italian fucking song, which has still got the same sort of rhythm. Like, they sound fucking identical, yeah? And every comment, like, in this clip, I found it on Insta.
It's on YouTube? Oh,
Insta. You'll find that on YouTube, the extended version, you know?
Oh, I need to look that up.
Every fucking comment is, well done, you've got a Greek song advertising Italian pasta, like, what the fuck? And Barilla have fucking commented every time, and they've just found different ways to say the same thing. Like, I'll give you one. Hi, we chose Zorba's Dance, the Sirtaki, by Mikis Theodorakis. This music perfectly represents the warm and joyful soul of the Mediterranean. When combined with the elegance and technique of a chef and the greatest tennis player of all time, it becomes a perfect alchemy to talk about the richness of our pasta and of the Barilla brand.
No, it doesn't.
Another one. Same thing. Like, it's as the music combined with the elegance of a technique of a chef, greatest player, blah, blah, blah. They started just copying and pasting the same response. But they had the same fucking responses just mulched over and over again. It was
Said in a
literally,
slightly different way.
yeah. It was literally like, it represents the Mediterranean climate. No, it doesn't. It represents Greece.
Yeah.
It doesn't represent the Mediterranean climate.
So what they're saying is Greece is the center of the Mediterranean? Like, is that what
I don't know. It's just saying the music represents the Mediterranean. I'm like, okay, but Italy's got more than enough ample fucking music to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, the tarantella is like just as iconic as thing. The tarantella to Italians is the fucking Zorba to the Greeks. So if you're advertising an Italian product, why wouldn't you use, like, that's cultural appropriation or ignorance. Like, what dickhead at the Barilla fucking media room?
I think it was a fuck up.
No, like, seriously, it's like, oh, yeah, we need to make a new pasta there, Johnny. A new ad, you know. Well, what do we do? Let's get into the Greeks. Yeah. It's like, yeah, mate, I heard this mad song at a wedding the other day. All the wogs were dancing. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, mate, that was a Greek wedding. Like, seriously.
Yeah, let's use it.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, let's use it.
do you want to love, though? It takes a fuck up like that to start, like,
Cultural war.
It starts airing dirty fucking laundry of other shit. The rest, because then all of a sudden, I was looking for responses from Barilla about it, and then I started finding comments. People were saying some shit about the CEO saying something about making homophobic remarks. Have a look it up. Because this is a comment just above, right? Because they were like, in the slew of explaining why they used Mikis Theodorakis' music, there were other ones saying, hi, your comment refers to something our chairman said over 3 years ago. He immediately made a public apology after that. And then, like, if you look through the rest of them, it's like something about 100% scores in human rights campaign, Barilla diversity and equality, gay-friendly and anti-homophobia initiatives.
Oh, my God.
I love it. Like, they fucked up with using the wrong music during an ad.
Let's flip it.
And everyone starts hammering him about homophobic remarks from like half a decade ago.
Key people, the CEO, his name's Guido. Guido Barilla.
Mr. Barilla. Yeah. For real.
Guido Barilla.
Guido!
I swear, look. Guido.
That's so fucking weird.
Who's worth $1.3 billion.
Guido Barilla.
For making pasta that always cooks al dente.
Oh, here we go. LGBT activism. The original, yeah. And then he became like a support of gay rights. Yeah, he's apologized.
And what did he do? Like he
just came out and pretty much said no. Like,
look, dude, here's another one. Here's another one of those comments, right? The generic comments. It's like, we've succeeded with this commercial and this music. We've succeeded in featuring all that we like to be and to tell. A global brand driven by its Italian spirit and Mediterranean inspiration. Yeah, all right, man. Really? Next, I'll have a bullfighter in there as well. Oh!
So people were saying, you know, people were saying, why don't you do a commercial for Barilla?
Hey, I just got another text from someone. Where's the sprint vid?
Too good for you to see.
People are wanting it, man.
Hey, you got to give what the people want.
I just got it now.
You got to give what the people want.
To everybody asking, we're going to do another one where I'm actually going to do it properly.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, what I'd originally said before we veer off the Barilla thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Barilla's smart, man. They've got everyone talking.
Yeah, but they're talking about how fucking dumb they are.
Next time you go to buy pasta, I guarantee it'll be Barilla.
No, it won't. I guarantee you right now it won't be.
So look, just quickly, this was one of his statements. He goes, I would not do a commercial with a homosexual family. Not for the lack of respect towards homosexuals, who have the right to do whatever they want without disturbing others, but because I don't agree with them. That's from Guido Barilla. Good old Guides, mate.
Yeah, Guido. Malaka. Alos, dude. Alos
like
is
this cunt,
literally like this cunt, like this cunt. Like, yeah, you see some guy walking down the street with like a bad haircut or wearing some fucked up t-shirts, like Alos, like here's another cunt that we're going to deal with. That's Greeks, man. We just tear it all down just to base like them.
Just a one phrase.
Just another cunt. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this cunt. Alos is the CEO of Barilla, who's worth $1 billion. Alos, like that. Another dumb cunt.
Shit ad, though.
Oh, for
Just to sum it
sakes.
up. Shit ad.
It's dumb. Is it not dumb? You'd think you'd fucking check, like, random shit like that, man.
Would you get like an Italian sports star as well or something? Or
Wouldn't you get like Del Piero?
Del Piero and change the song.
I know, dude. Roger Federer isn't even from the Mediterranean. He's
Swiss Alps.
It's northern.
Chalk and cheese.
Dude, it's That's so fucked up.
My mum loves Roger.
do you mean?
She's obsessed with him. She thinks he's just the most beautiful, nice man in the world.
He was a cunt as a young guy.
Yeah, but he was a cunt. He's an egotistical tennis player, like they all are.
He wasn't that bad.
What do you mean?
He was Kyrgios goals, man.
He wasn't a brat like.
Yeah. Seriously?
That wasn't that bad.
Dude,
well, not
the
like
first-
McEnroe or anything.